have an empathetic vision, but never attach yourself to any group. They would replace you at the first sight when you stop making profits for them, disagree with the chosen few tenants, or just piss a few people off. Anyone can stab you in the back. In the first instance, they don't see value in you. As you are complex, the other people around you are also complex. Stop seeing them as totally black and white. Don't only look for the smiles of other people. They might be having a personal interest in being nice towards you. Yo guys, namaskaram. So, Debukidastak is a platform where we talk on mental health and a lot of other sensitive issues, right? So, basically, the entire aim of this channel is to build a community around sensitive issues and make people feel comfortable about themselves. So, basically, if you're new here, consider subscribing. Our mission is to empower you with ideas to live smartly and joyfully. The world is full of suffering, but let us increase our competence to deal with things joyfully. And just a tip, so all these are basically conversations, so I might suggest that you should watch these conversations at 1.5x. You can increase the playback speed through the button in the settings. Cheers and enjoy watching. Yo guys, namaskaram. So today I wanted to talk about a little bit about certain perspectives which I think we often get late in life, but this can really help you in your professional career, or let's say to survive the corporate career in a more joyful way. Okay, let's get started. So, like, the first point is kind of turning your weak positions into your advantage to kind of develop authenticity and credibility in life. Most people think that the path to success is very linear. No, it's not. Different people have different ways of reaching success. Find your own voice. To take an example, let us say that during the pre internet era, people wanted to build a business. So they expected businesses to function a certain way, wherein you needed to have a large amount of capital, a large amount of labor, and huge setup costs. This changed dramatically when people started building $1 million companies from their bedroom post the internet era. Suddenly, you don't needed hefty offices, a very large sum of money, labor, capital. You only needed to set up your identity via your website and start selling your product or offering your services to the world. Most people want to be successful via the old methods that existed pre internet. We haven't educated ourselves to becoming a new rich. Focus on being that. They turned their weaknesses into their unique strengths and gained capital and labor along the way instead of fixating on what was missing. They acted with what they had, become an active participant in life instead of being a passive critic. So, another thing would be seeking help from people around you, but don't become overly dependent or show a need of dependence on them. This would make you fragile, and people would use this opportunity to walk all over you. Just see humans as a source of inspiration to learn from them. No one is above you, they're just people who have honed a specific set of skills to become an expert in that specific thing. The problem with today's world is that we feel entitled to a lot of things which are not because of our efforts. It's due to the technological advancement and economic prosperity that a lot of things that were not even available to the most powerful people 100 years ago are now available to the most common man. We don't take it as a gift but as something that already belongs to us. We don't want to put in any effort and just simply expect others to respect us and deem us worthy of great things. Why should they? The more you expect others to praise you for no reason, the more insensitive and crooked you would become. Though people may not say it to your face, they subtly become quite resentful towards you. The reason a lot of people are preparing for government exams is not that they want to contribute something worthwhile to the nation, but they just want to sit back, relax, and expect people to come to them with their loyalty and place their trust just because they occupy a high position. So, have you seen in yourself a tendency that you grow quite defensive and irritated when your ideas are challenged because you think Your so called wisdom and highest intelligence are being tested. A person with high intelligence knows when to keep himself aside and do what is needed for the situation. If you make a mistake, mother lover, do you think it's not my fault but the fault of someone else? Maybe the circumstances were not in my favor, or maybe there are some divine forces acting within their mind to not grant me that opportunity. There might be some devil forces, or someone might have done any sort of magic. Well, accept your mistakes and see how you can fix them. This makes you human, and you are available to learn all the time. You don't become closed to those perfect learning opportunities. Don't assume you're always right. Even if someone had done any sort of magic or whatever anyone had done, just see that it is your mistake and try to fix it. So don't kind of expect anything from people. Become completely active and win people's respect through your actions. Continuously prove your own merit to yourself in your own eyes, and become tough to people who are self promoters, who want to win through their words and do not put any action. Become tough to your own self, win through actions in your own life, and also expect others whom you bring into your close circle to be the same. Appear more human in life rather than having a perfect image or trying to appear perfect. Be who you are. Your emotions are not simple, they are quite complex. You both love and hate your parents. The same is true in mostly all parts of life. Emotions are quite intermingled together, and seeing clearly through them requires that you have a higher purpose in life, wherein that becomes the guiding metric of what needs to be done in that situation. If you don't have one, see what is it that you want to invest this life into, your life into. Take time for this. I'm not saying that you should have the perfect purpose from day one, but a rough template of sorts can help you save years of frustration, and your purpose can be altered to your situation. That's way much better than drifting aimlessly in life. As you are complex, the other people around you are also complex. Stop seeing them as totally black and white. Don't only look for the smiles of other people. They might be having a personal interest in being nice towards you. Go deeper with humans. If the situations allow, befriend them by making fun of their insecurities to see how they respond to it. If you make people stir up their emotions and then see how they respond, that reveals their true character, how they would actually respond when hardships come in life. And it's also a good metric that whether you want this type of person to be your friend or not. If we take the example of the Roman Empire, people trusted their leaders because they put the highest ideals into action without considering their own well being. Consider yourself a Roman warrior who dedicates his life entirely to his own higher purpose. Don't kind of seem indecisive in life, and also don't put others' interest above your own purpose. So, always focus on the future, set practical goals, and kind of move in that direction positively, and reciprocate feelings of, let's say, trust to certain level of people who want to join you for your mission, for that specific purpose. Have an empathetic vision, but never attach yourself to any group. They would replace you at the first sight when you stop making profits for them, disagree with the chosen few tenants, or just piss a few people off. Be attentive to everyone around you and how they treat you. Are they condescending to you? Do they respect you? Or do they just see you as a tool for their own selfish purposes? Don't let this knowledge go to waste. Imbibe this deeply. It helps you to become grounded and never lets power go in your head. Anyone can stab you in the back. In the first instance, this don't see value in you. So this is just a list of perspectives which I wanted to share. Let me know what you feel about it. And this is Debashish from Debukidastak signing off. Cheers. Just a couple of updates. So my website is live now. So you can go to www.debukidastak.com. There you'll find a lot of resources. I have my blog running there, I have my reading list for the years. If you have any suggestions, comments, I'll be happy to take that feedback in and improve, because I just want to build a community which is hell smart and just always living in the world of ideas and making things happen.